Hello, beautiful people. How are you today? My name is Karina, also known as OMG Lashes. On here, if you are new, please go ahead and subscribe because you're gonna join my family and it'd be awesome. As you can see by the title of the video, today we are talking about drugstore makeup. I felt like the drugstore for a while kind of like died down with releases and then they're like back at it again. So today we are talking about some new Rimmel London makeup. So I saw this at Walgreens and I picked this up about a week ago. This is the new Rimmel London Lasting Finish 25-hour breathable long wear foundation. Not 24 hours, but 25. I actually thought that was pretty interesting that it claims to be 25 hours. Not 24, 25. The shade that I ended up picking up was 400 Natural Beige. This is the second lightest shade to the darkest in the selection. They don't have a huge selection, so that's kind of a bummer. I also picked up this Magnifies Color Edition palette, which if you guys know from my Snapchat, I ended up accidentally dropping it and I broke these two shades, but it's good. I also picked up the concealer. This is the Lasting Finish 25-hour breathable concealer in the shade 300 medium. So we're going to put these to the test. We're going to see how the foundation works throughout the day. So if you guys want to see how these products work, then let's just hop on to the video. So actually, let's start off by swatching this palette. It is a pretty palette. Now, I just don't see a theme here. I like to see themes in palettes. That's just me. It is a very bright, colorful palette, so if you're into that, you might like this. But let's swatch them first. I have not touched them at all. So this is a shade that is at the very beginning of the palette. That's actually really pretty. I feel like it'll look really pretty on the inner corners. The second color is this golden yellow color. Not as pigmented. That's better. I'm just gonna swatch them going this way. So as you saw the swatches, the colors are actually pretty pigmented, except for this one. It seems to be very chalky and patchy in some areas. The blue one was the one that I was impressed by the most. I'm going to start off with this shade right here. Keep in mind that there's not a lot of matte colors, so there's not really much to work with. And we're just going to blend it in. It's actually a lot darker than I thought it was going to be, but we can make it work, honey. So there it is. It's not blending very good, to be honest. It's almost being a little bit patchy in some areas. Let's pick up this darkest shade, the darkest one in the palette, and I'm just going to apply that all over the lid. Pack it on. I'm just going to take my blending brush and I'm going to diffuse the edges. You see that? Okay, let's try this again. I'm going to pick up this brush and I'm going to go back in, dip it in, and reapply it. But do you see that? Okay, I'm not going to lie. I am not liking this at all. Just the way that it's blending very weirdly. I hope I'm just being like dramatic. Do you guys see this? Let me know down below if you see what I'm talking about. I'm just going to do this eye really quickly off camera and then we will see what else we can work with. And I'm also going to repeat the same steps on the lower lash line. So I'm first going to go in with this color and then the darkest purple. So far this palette is okay. I'm honestly not feeling it. I don't know what it is. I just think it's the formula. I'm having a hard time blending it. Do you guys see on this eye how there's like patchiness here? But I'm just gonna pick up this one for now. Actually, let's go in with a white one. Let's go in with a white shade and apply it on the inner corner of the eye. So let's move on to the foundation. I'm hoping this shade matches me. On this side of my face, I'm going to do it with my Beauty Blender. And then on this side of my face, I'm going to do it with my flat top Kabuki brush. Because I personally like to use Beauty Blender or my foundation with either one. So I want to see what results I get. Something really cool that I wanted to show you guys. This reminded me so much of the Tarte Shape Tape. Like, look at this humongous doe foot applicated. It is huge. It doesn't smell, it smells weird, but not bad. Apply this. Oh, that feels really good on the skin. And we're just going to start stippling it all over the skin. I would say the match is pretty good if you ask me. Wow. The foundation looks so pretty on the skin. Like, it looks very dewy. Do you guys see that? Wow. I am seriously impressed with the foundation. I like how it feels too on the skin. It feels very, like, very creamy. I don't know how to explain it. Oh my God. Wow. My skin looks so good, you guys. Like, do you guys see this? It looks really pretty. I do have to say that I am noticing that this does oxidize a little bit. Once it's on the skin, it looks like a tad bit different. Not a huge difference, but it is a little bit off color, if that makes sense. Now to test out the concealer. Ooh, I just made a mess. It's a little squeezy tube like this. So we're just going to apply that here and here. So there is the concealer. I like it. It does cover a lot, I would say. I don't know if I'm going to use this again. Honestly, it's okay. I don't really see myself reaching out for it that much. Go ahead and finish off the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I will be back. I think that's that. Yeah, that's all the products that I was going to test out. So let me go ahead and do that. So I ended up adding blue on the lower lash line. I just used this one from, obviously, the palette. I mean, the look is not horrible. It's not my favorite, but I made it work. I'm quickly going to apply some lipstick. I wasn't sure what color to use, but I really want to use this one because I've had it for a few weeks and I have not had the chance to try it out. It is the Rogue Pure Couture YSL lipstick. This is in the shade Beige Tribute. Oh my God, this packaging is so fancy. Like, I feel like $1 million with this. It is so pretty. Gold, black, sleek, cute. Ooh. So creamy. I really like it. It's really pretty. It just doesn't go with my skin tone, unfortunately. Oh, I'm so bummed. I really wanted to like this lipstick. I mean, it's YSL. But other than that, my total review, my honest opinion, do I recommend this palette? In my opinion, it's a no-go. The colors are pretty and I think you can make it work. Like, I just don't see myself using this palette. I actually really like the foundation. I'm gonna check back in with you guys at the end of the night to see how it wears. This one, I don't know, there's just something about the formula that I'm not crazy about, and I'm not crazy about this little sponge. Okay, and I am back. As you can see, I am oily. I'm already in my robe. I'm ready for bed. It is 8:44 right now. I totally forgot to show you guys the time earlier, but I think let me check. It was 1 o'clock when I started filming. So I've had this foundation on for 8 hours pretty much. And like I said, so it's 8:45. So far from looking at my foundation, I actually haven't looked at myself all day. I can definitely see tons of oil. You guys can see it. It's very shiny through here. I do have highlight, but this has like melted away into actual shine. All through here, you guys see this? I am oily, and unfortunately when I do get oily, you can see my pores a lot more. I do notice that at the bottom of my nose, the foundation has pretty much rubbed off, and also through here. So I don't know, this claims to be 25 hours of a wear. Don't know if that's true. Maybe if you set your foundation with a powder, it might be a little bit more long wearing, but for me, not so much. Yeah, that is my review on the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour breathable foundation. Let me know if you guys are going to be picking up this foundation, if you already have it, if you love it, if you hate it. What are your thoughts? I love talking to you guys. You guys know that I try to answer to every single one of you like 90% of the time. So please leave me your comments and your thoughts in the comment section down below. I love you, and I will see you soon.